This is Third Coast Auditors News Network. We're coming up on the scene of 4 cops who are not really sure what's going on, so we will find out and give you more info. So we're coming up on it and we will find out what's going on. And I'm here with Arkansas Cop Watch and Pulaski County and Little Rock. So we're gonna see what's going on, and Jamie, be careful, don't get yourself hit. That was Little Rock Cop Watch crossing the street. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cops up here. North Little Rock unit number 2006, unit number 12271 for North Little Rock. $18.20 and $17.23. How's it going? We're good, thank you. Can you give me a little idea of what's going on?
Just looking at a breaking or entering right now.
Okay, thank you very much.
Be careful with that bag on there if you'll step around that for me.
Okay, not a problem. Thank you for letting me know. They've made entry.
Okay. Get your footage from up here. Let's see if they need stops. You all did?
We're good, thank you. Yes, we are. They know who we are. A few of them know who we are. The member of the press. We
Sorry guys, I didn't know who y'all were.
Yeah, we're
That's
members of the press.
Just got somebody breaking into my house.
Oh yeah, I understand that.
not a problem. We don't use addresses. And we pretty much do it for you.
Y'all need to film these guys. These guys are
Out of the
friggin'
street,
heroes. I kid you not.
Come here. I don't
We
want that
just
thing
have
breaking
lots
a
of
corner and
interactions
getting
with
you
Little
guys.
Rock.
I don't
I
want
tell
you
Thank
what,
you.
We've had some good, some
Yeah,
bad.
we know.
Well, I tell you what,
But the good has outweighed the bad
No,
so
we're just-
far.
I have been so amazed by the response time, by the professionalism,
Yeah.
by the
Yeah.
fact that they're fearless when they go
Someone
in there.
broke into
And
your
those
house?
guys had knives. They had
Really?
Yeah, they had big butcher knives. They were armed.
Good
The canine
Lord.
unit's not here
We
tonight,
don't-
but the canine unit got one last night. So
Yeah.
But like I
Oh,
said, we're
geez.
just members of the press, and we're.
We do this independently. We don't edit anything.
Well,
So if you want the footage,
I tell you what, I have been incredibly surprised by the professionalism, the
So hey guys, get your stock footage on the front side.
way they
The stock
go
footage
through
side?
and even when they catch somebody,
All right,
they-
I got
they,
the
like,
front
kill 'em
side.
with-
Go
kill 'em
ahead.
with kindness the whole time they're taking them out and everything. It's just no
I'm Third
animosity
Coast
toward 'em.
Auditors
It's
New-
like,
if you want any of this footage or anything, I'm Third Coast Auditors News Network. I just do this.
Very, very nice to meet you. I'm glad you guys are out. I'm glad
Thank
you
you.
guys are doing this.
We do this on YouTube. We get no money for this
Well,
at all.
Y'all are awesome. I've
And we
seen
keep
several YouTube videos like this, and I thank God y'all are doing this because this
Thank
is our
you.
constitutional rights.
Okay.
And y'all make a wonderful check and balance system.
Thank you very much.
make a
We
wonderful check and balance
If you
system.
like what you see, you can subscribe
If
to
you
my
could give me
channel.
an email address. I'd be
It's
more
on
than
Third
happy
Coast
to-
Auditors News Network on YouTube.
Yep, because y'all
That
are a
is-
wonderful check and balance
Thank
system.
you.
Yep.
That is
all
that
about
is
the
Little Rock.
Constitution.
That's Little Rock Cop Watch.
Yeah, if you don't
This
mind
is-
writing it down so we can get you
Yeah.
on YouTube, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
We will see if we can get some paper, probably from the sergeant, and we'll write our YouTube
Well, I
channel
tell you
down.
what, I don't know what they've been doing with the department, but it is so different than it was just a few years ago. The way they interact with not only the people that they're
Well,
catching,
me and him have been doing
the
this.
public in general,
Yeah.
and just I haven't met a bad apple yet in the last 3-4 days of dealing with this stuff. And
We've had
you talk
a-
about fast response.
We have.
Very professional.
We've had a few
now
bad
you know
apples
there's
and we-
always gonna
Exactly.
be a bad apple in everything.
every time
Even you guys. I've seen some of the YouTube guys that were out there doing they were actually antagonizing and trying to pick fights with somebody instead of saying,
We
"Hey,
don't
look,
do that."
We're here protecting your constitutional rights. We're here for
Where's
open
Klasky?
observance. We're here
She's sitting up there. She didn't want to come.
see how you're interacting with the public. That
This is
that
what
hires
we
you,
try to
that
do.
You're working for.
Yeah.
So, heck yeah, man.
Thank you.
Me, I give
Heck
what
yeah.
I get. If an officer is disrespectful and rude, I give it back to him. But if they're professional, like she was,
She's always
then I'm
professional.
always professional.
Yeah, but it makes you look so much better if you kill them with kindness the whole time they're being rude, because it actually makes you look bad, and then you never know
true.
what the
True.
video was before you started filming, and is he just doing the same thing back to you that you were doing to him. But if you're calm, cool, and collected the whole time, and they're being rude, it makes you look like $1 million.
We live in the area,
Plus, it
so
doesn't leave any confusion of who started.
Yeah.
yeah,
You're not stooping to that level.
yeah.
Plus,
We
it
live in the area,
just
so
makes you look more mature. And
Right.
who do you want to look more mature than? An authority figure that's supposed to be working for you and doing your job.
Yeah.
If you look more mature than him,
You got a valid point.
but you know what?
I'll give you that.
It's going to be.
she's
you're gonna
always
have a
been
hard-
professional.
I know everybody has a bad day, but you're going to have a hard time finding a North Little Rock officer around this area that works that's going to give you a bad time or be
Yeah.
unprofessional. I mean, there's bad apples everywhere, but 99% of them that I've come in contact with, above. and
We've had
beyond.
really good luck so far.
Above
The
and
last,
beyond. So,
the last-
but you guys are worth your weight in gold
Thank-
because you never know. Without a check and balance system, absolute power corrupts absolute. But if you got to watch your P's and Q's and you've got to do the right thing all the time, and you actually have somebody looking over your shoulder,
right.
But you got to also remember, officers are human and they will make mistakes. That's just inevitable. But is the mistake out of negligence, bad training, or
Right.
Just a pure.
in
I don't give a
because
fuck
I don't care, I'm going to do what I want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys,
So far
Actually,
we have.
one of the best ones was the four-legged officer that was here last night. Because
The
he got
king.
up under the house, and even after they gave him lawful orders many times to come out, he went in there and brought him out. And
Right.
the guys go in and do $5,000 worth of damage to my house, cutting a hole in the kitchen floor, and then using loppers to chop out my copper so that they
my-
can make $50, and they do $5,000 worth of damage.
Do you mind if we get some stock footage of the damage they've done?
He,
No, because they trashed the house, and I don't want anybody to see the house
Okay.
trashed.
Gotcha.
okay.
They went through it. My daughter passed away 3 years ago, and my
I'm
other
sorry to
daughter
hear that.
has been in there packing up the house. I didn't want to throw anything away, but a year ago she said, "Dad, you're going to have to start getting rid of some of Jamie's stuff." So I said, "Okay, if you'll do it and you'll pack it up, I don't want to look at it. I'll just let you pack it all up." And I went to Home Depot and I got her 75 of the black totes with the yellow lids, and she just started going through the whole, because this is the house we grew up in. This is the house all
Right.
my kids grew up in. And
Right.
with her being 25, and they'd been there. So June, I had a heart attack, and she was taking care of me, and we found out my sister in Virginia had stage 4 cancer, so she was on her way down there to take care of my sister, and 5:30 in the morning the car flipped and she was killed.
Oh,
And
geez.
that was June 16th. Jamie died on June 2nd, and Jessica died on June 16th, exactly 3
So
years
sorry
apart.
to hear that, sir.
So I've been kind of
My heart breaks.
The house was perfectly fine, and I just kind of needed to withdraw, so I went down to take care of Mom in Conway, and we got locked in on the virus still for almost 3 months.
What are you doing, Muhammad?
So while we were down there for 3 months in Conway, they broke into the house and started trashing it. They'd been in here for nine weeks, destroying the house. 9 weeks.
That's just crazy. Thank you for your statement, sir.
Oh, no problem.
Hey, Muhammad.
Yeah.
I do have
Okay. All I know is I just heard a loud thud.
Okay.
I just don't.
Can I get you guys to step over here? Because I mean, we don't know if anybody else is in there, so it's
Right.
safer for us to kind of not be like right.
Yeah,
in
like
front of the
they
house.
told us, stay back like behind an engine block, and you know.
Over here somewhere
Okay.
safe.
Yeah.
Like I said, the
'Cause you
last-
don't know
the
if
last
somebody's-
ones were armed, so trust me, guys, you don't.
And I'm not armed tonight.
I said I'm not
Normally,
infringing
I'm always
anything.
armed
Just
with
want
a
to make sure
Yeah.
everybody's safe.
Well, if nothing else,
my name's Shannon.
unfortunately, more often than not, you're better off wearing a vest than a Glock.
True.
Your vest will save your butt a lot faster than your Glock, and it's a lot less paperwork.
Right.
True.
But I'm all for carrying a Glock. That's what I carry.
Glock
That's
19.
we both carry Glock 19s.
Glock 40 cal.
Nice.
Nice.
By the way, my name's Muhammad.
Muhammad?
My name's Debbie.
Debbie, nice to
I
meet
don't
you,
use my name on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Right.
Well, edit it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we're gonna
Mine's Jamie. Like, you can call me Jamie.
That's
I'm
my
a
daughter's
radio
name.
gunslinger.
Jaime.
That's what mine is. You can call me like Radio Jamie, Gunslinger Tales. It's
Well,
all
you
good.
guys serve a very important purpose.
Thank you.
What you do. Check and balance, baby. Just remember, everybody's human, and try not to lose your cool. And that makes you look better.
I try
Don't
not
you
to.
fucking make me nervous.
Okay.
These balances because
Yeah, I've seen them on this road.
Yeah, just
Go
don't step
full-
off the curb because they will nail you here.
Oh,
There has been,
I work at Fox Ridge,
since
and
73, there's been no less than 75 accidents right here at this intersection. Some fatalities. One even took out that pole and was sitting up at an angle, so.
yeah, I'll be walking myself to work because I only live like 30, 45 minutes away from work. And I couldn't tell you how many times I've almost gotten hit.
Hey, be
Just
careful.
crossing the
guys,
road.
come here for a second. I need to ask you one favor.
What's up?
Camera's off for a second, just so I can ask you. Cool. Just don't film any of the crap that code enforcement could get me for on the side yard, because when they trashed it, they tore everything down, and the officers were nice enough to try to get me a little time, so we've been cutting the grass, weed eating, doing everything I can to catch
What I
up.
can do is I can
So
kind
if you see
cut.
anything that the code enforcement might complain about,
I'll cut it.
just
and
because they've been real good, but I don't want to give them, hey, look at the video. Look, and I got called in from code with this, and look at what he's got on,
then,
So-
what
Yeah.
I'll do is I'll cut
We'll try and
and
keep
then I'll
it.
do
Yeah,
a
just, you know.
transition. And
That's why I was trying to go around the yard so they didn't get all that, so we could have a different
use
angle.
Master Pro, which is my best editing app that there is.
Well,
on
just
the
if you
Android
see
market.
like the trash can and stuff, that's stuff that we picked up out of the yard where they had drug it out in the yard to come back later and take it, and that's sitting in a trash can in the front, and just
Okay.
$2,500 lead crystal vase with chandelier dropped and broken all over the driveway. So
like I said, if I
That's
see
called-
anybody over here trying to fuck with your shit, I'll fucking come. Get the fuck out of here.
oh, thank God. Hey, yes, please grab them, hold them, and the officers will come get them.
I'll fucking.
We were down.
If
You know what?
you see anybody on this property other than me or my son, feel free to grab them and call the
Okay.
officers. They will come pick them up.
I'll put a.
Because it's criminal trespass.
I'll put a bullet.
Yeah,
in
because
it.
we were just.
No, that's too much paperwork.
Yeah.
Look, there's
I am very
nothing.
protective over
This whole house, and there's nothing in this house that's worth somebody dying over. I
Yeah.
do not want,
Yeah,
even a
don't.
thief, I don't want dying over it.
Doesn't do any good.
I just am well protective over people I care about.
I got a bad
They-
heart, and I may not be here in a couple of years, so I guess life is super precious to me. But if they're inside my house and they're trying to go through me to get out while I'm trying to detain them, then we've got a different situation. But just criminal trespass, hadn't gotten into the house yet, run them off.
Yeah.
Scare them off.
Yeah.
We
Bump,
gotta do.
bump into
It's
them.
really weird
Bump into
because
them and ask them to leave.
I'll
But
We
no,
were
no, nothing that could get you in trouble.
All right, I'll just take them to the ground. I'll tap.
Yeah, absolutely, but no deadly force unless they're inside the house and you see them in the house and they're hurting somebody or something like that.
So have they got the people out yet that came into your house?
One so far.
Like I said, if I see anybody near here, I'm just gonna run
And
up
three
here,
the other night, or two the other night.
I'm gonna run up here and I'm gonna shove them in
What is-
out of the road. Get that fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
Well, be careful laying hands on folks because it might be somebody walking down taking a pee in the bushes, but they shouldn't even be doing that. If you see them on my property, scream, yell, holler. If they touch you, hey, that's a different story. You can defend yourself.
Yeah.
But I
exactly.
don't. I would rather you not lay hands on them if you don't have to. If you can get a photograph of them, that's worth its weight in gold. Get a
Yeah.
photograph of them on the property, and then the officers can take it from there.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I don't want any physical deal. It's like this guy right here. We didn't take him down because he was already coming out the window. So.
Okay. So.
So yeah, if like I said, if anybody's over here, I'll freaking just pull them out, tackle them, and hold them down.
Call 911 first.
Well,
The
down this
officers
way here,
can-
because they
Yeah.
want to smoke cigarettes.
Not a problem. Yeah. He forgot his EC.
They were here in less than 3 minutes.
You're
I kid you
Yeah, I
not.
don't like smoke.
They were here in less than
See the best thing
3
about my
minutes.
house?
Oh yeah.
I got ice
These
on
guys
the
are pretty good. I actually get along with a lot of people.
If you see them, by the time you call the officer, before you have to confront them, there's a chance the officers are going to be here before you even have to touch them.
Yeah.
So if you see them over there, call 911, brother.
Yeah.
Don't take a risk of yourself getting hurt.
Because.
Freaking cape and I on them and I'll freaking go.
Yeah, they've been.
Sounds good,
People have
brother.
been driving like
Picture's worth
maniacs
a-
on this
hey,
road. Just so you know.
Even if you have to get a picture of them, and
I
they run
can't
off,
even. Let's
call
put
the
it this
officers and
way.
have- give them the picture.
Let's put it this way.
I'll bring
I
my
live 30 to
infrared if I
45
have
minutes
to.
from where we
Perfect.
live up there.
Yeah.
I got an
And I've
infrared
almost
device.
gotten
They've been
hit through the
hidden-
walkways.
Yeah.
Tonight,
They've been
I almost
primarily
got hit
hidden
right
around
up by this
between
gas station just
12:30
coming home.
Well, we're trying to
2:30.
run some
And
direct
night.
controls with
Yeah,
the
12:30 and 2:30 at night. This guy
Because
started
something's got to.
early.
Me almost getting
He
hit
first,
by inches.
he first started
We've
setting
got a
off
lot
the
of direct
alarm at
controls. We try to get to them as
7:15.
often as we can. We really do.
So he'd been in there from 7:15 till when we
'Cause-
got here at
Or even putting something right there to keep them from,
Where's this son of a
start
bitch
getting
at?
Yeah.
start getting Hutchinson
Some
to
bitch
start
in the
saying,
house?
hey, we need
No,
to do
he's-
something
one's
about
over there.
this.
I don't know
to
how
keep
many
people
more, but
from
they
getting
usually come in
killed.
2s or
The
3s.
best we can
Alright,
do
because
is just try to do our
if I see anybody else around here, I'll probably bring my
Anything else as far
infrared.
as road
Oh, that
changes
would
or
be
anything like
freaking
that, all
awesome.
has to go through city council.
Yeah, and city council's kind
then
of locking
I'll
up
talk
all
to one of
that.
my other friends though too, and I'll make sure that he
So that's
keeps an
the
eyeball
we
out
just
as
try to
well.
do the best we can when we can.
Yeah.
I'll go, this guy.
No, I
actually
just thought
has
I'd
heart
tell you
problems.
because
Backup
I
and
almost
security
got,
to watch his
me and
mouth.
him both missed
If
us
I
by
can't do it,
inches.
he'll keep an
The
eye
white,
on it.
a white car just right up here.
Well,
on
like I said,
said, I'll tell my guys to
nothing
pick
is
it up.
worth your safety.
Yeah, because there's times I've almost gotten hit like inches. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, do you see a walk?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
We'll
like-
definitely take that consideration.
Okay.
We'll try to keep through here as often as we can for you.
Okay.
Well,
Thank
we've
you.
got- I've got wonderful neighbors, and it's a good neighborhood. And I really do. I have absolutely the best neighbors. I could not ask for better. Especially Miss Amelia next door and the gentleman across the street are fantastic people. They would literally give you the shirt off the
Yeah,
back.
she's
and
my wife.
just very caring,
Hi,
very.
I'm
very
Third Coast
peaceful
Riders News
folks.
Network.
Nice to meet you.
She's Christian, I'm Muslim, but we get along.
Yeah.
Very-
We're the definition of a perfect world, man.
Huh?
The definition of a perfect world.
Yep. We.
You know, if we can make it
My wife's
as
Catholic
a
and I'm Christian,
multi-religious couple,
Look, my wife was raised Catholic.
Anybody
and
can.
I'm Christian.
I mean, I get death threats
Right.
daily.
I mean, I get where it comes from.
I get death threats daily on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah, for being
they don't-
Muslim. People tell me, oh, if you don't convert to Christianity, we're going to cut your head off.
They do that all
They do that anyway. They're
Yeah,
getting.
literally, Sergeant. Literally.
See,
Yeah, I've seen
this
some of
is
the
cameras that he's
media that you posted.
tripping off
It's,
inside.
matter of fact, I grew up
They're
out this
motion
way.
sensitive.
I feel sorry for this guy. This
I
guy
guess it's
gets
slapped
hit
this
like.
It's turned crooked.
Somebody might want to direct
I would be.
But that's covered
She called me
the
up.
garage door in the back.
So,
So I went up there.
is there a reasoning why they keep hitting this house?
I couldn't, if I could answer that,
I'm just curious. I mean,
Well, I greatly appreciate it.
because I know my neighbors has been saying his truck got pushed it.
suspicious people walking around their places,
I
or
don't know. I don't
the
know
one
if we've
thing
noticed
that
in the
I would
apartment
like to see,
complex or
though,
not. We see people come in and out, but we also
when y'all
don't
get a
really
bad apple, you
talk to
spend a lot of
anybody.
time going on the map.
I don't
We
re-
maintain
and-
pretty much a low profile in the
Yeah.
complex.
This is the,
But you
no,
guys
this is
know
the
us
front
well out
bedroom
here.
that
But
was setting off.
he said his truck ended up down
I told
on the
you, they
opposite
took
side of
everything
the
and just
apartment
trashed
complex,
it.
parked.
They took the
And he
dresser
had it up
drawers
on
out,
top.
They flipped the file cabinet.
Yeah,
so
somebody had
they
actually
flipped
got
the bed
into
and
it.
had
Moved
covering
it
the
down to
windows
the
so
other
they
Yeah,
could have the
somebody
light
had
on
moved it, yeah.
inside.
So that's
And then the ones from Cause Last
property
Night,
that was stolen right there,
they cut a
guys.
hole in the floor so
Yeah,
they could still
so it's
$5,000
just,
hole in my
home
floor.
of my
They're gonna
religion,
have to have
people
professional
would have gotten their
done.
hands cut off.
Yeah,
this
see, they're setting off this.
yeah.
But see, it
What's that?
The audio and video.
People
This
don't-
is
Oh
the
yeah,
only
and
problem.
oh yeah, over there.
Not unless they want to get a hand
No,
cut
the
off.
very front bedroom window.
Oh, right over there.
Yeah, this is the very front window that he went through.
Like I said, if I see that
Motherfucker.
anybody coming here,
Yeah,
I'll do it.
maybe
Get
getting
the
a
hell out.
security
I set
cam
up-
from
no,
the
That's
outside.
what I did. I set up security cameras in the house.
No, I meant
So,
outside, like having a night light
They
that's
make
motion
the Amazon
censored.
Alexa ring
Yeah, let me see
I'm
that.
very
has a
open.
video camera on it,
Yeah,
and you can
Yeah,
access
like I
it
said,
from your phone.
I was saying
see.
If
I
you
would
see
get,
somebody outside
I
your
would get
home,
some
you can use
lights.
the mic on your phone. It'll go
Call
on the
Okay,
mic.
get the hell out. Those have
No,
mics
call
on
911,
where you can actually
because if
talk
you
to
tell
them
them
if
that,
they're
they
in the
get away
house.
before
But
you
My guys are going to be coming out.
we didn't want them to know that we were coming. Because,
Oh, they're coming out.
I am very
All
overprotective.
right, I'm gonna
Okay.
get some footage of them coming out.
Okay, let's go on the opposite side. Let's make sure let's hit a spot where we can try to see if we can get.
Yep.
I had my thing on pause on it.
That's my wife that passed away. And my little brother, he's buried right next to her.
That is so cool.
I
That is
paid
neat.
for those.
That's neat that you did that.
This was my daughter's when they went up there, the one that she blessed me with. And then I took my
Your granddaughters?
no, those are my daughters.
Those two?
Those two right there
They're
are
pretty.
mine and Jamie's daughter.
I mean,
Those
they're
are
20
beautiful.
bucks.
They're beautiful.
And then these two that are with me,
Yeah, if they're coming out and there's nobody.
Annalie and Elijah, are
doing
my
something
adopted
The
stupid.
last
kids.
time they left, they hit
That's
up
my
an
new
attic for
wife
3
that
hours.
I've married,
Cool.
that I've known since I was 3 years old.
Congratulations.
I took all my kids and my little sister and my wife and kids up there to see my brother and my
Sure. We watch it.
Absolutely, we'd be
Cool.
happy to get
That's
I'll-
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get you mine.
Those
Jamie
are
Marie
beautiful.
Taylor Hyde shoes.
Yeah,
That
let
is
me get,
beautiful.
You'll have to get pen and paper. Told you guys.
He
See how they
basically
destroyed it?
adopted me.
Doors,
the-
see the big hole in the kitchen floor?
He basically adopted me when I was
Hey, May.
13.
Cool. Hey.
I'll stand here with this for a minute.
These poor guys.
Oh, yeah. So,
Oh, if you knew how bad they trashed the inside of the house.
It's
the guy.
BATF
Other
called me
guys
today and said I can't go ahead and start cleaning the inside of the house.
sidewalk
I told her
where
that.
there's
Dad.
a
Dad,
it's supposed to be
I already
open
told her
for
that.
disabled
I let her
people.
know that.
Oh, okay.
How many freaking times?
Oh shit! Got stuff on the hood.
How many times?
Slide it to the center. Okay,
No, I
here
mean,
we go.
What in the world? Oh,
Right?
I think that's something down on the house too.
Yeah, I would start getting some lighting for the outside because sometimes if
Well, we
if
have some lights
Where,
outside. We
disabled
just
is
got to
supposed to
figure
be
out
able
what
to
they've
get
done to it.
And a
because
person
it used to
with a
all
power
work.
chair had to literally go out in the street into traffic.
Yeah, Dad. Yes.
so.
Oh, yeah?
Wow. This is just mean. Yeah. This is the kind of stuff that should not be going on.
And also they damaged the wire harness too.
Yeah.
Stole the battery. And they found enough in the last two that we caught here day before yesterday. Day before yesterday, we just posted 2 of them. And those security cameras, he had in his pocket.
Yeah, you were telling me
It's
that.
like,
And then he said he found it outside.
yeah, it's like, you didn't find those outside. You went in the house and took them and closed them. It's just been some of the most insane stories that we've gotten out of him. And then this guy tells me that his cousin told him it was a good place to squat and hide and stuff.
Probably did.
Yeah.
Told him that, oh, well, this is a good place for you to go.
This is very sad, people. This guy,
Wow.
they target
So
this
good
house.
news with your cousin because
Yeah, they're still.
So you're gonna steal from the place too? And he's like, I'm not doing anything wrong. Yeah, you are. You're trespassing. You're stealing.
Trespassing, theft.
Yeah,
Now those are crimes with the victim.
Yeah, breaking and entering.
The stuff I don't like is the victimless bullshit.
Yeah, he's basically like, oh well,
Putting
I'm
people
not
in
doing
jail
anything
for
wrong. It's like, oh,
putting people in jail for something that doesn't have a victim. I kind of frown on
well,
that.
Dad, he closed the house up 3 years ago when my wife died. So, and because this is where me, her, and him lived, and when she died, Dad went.
Yeah.
Hang on, get the
depression.
footage on the side.
Closed it up.
Yep. Now you might want to have somebody stay here just to. Yeah.
I can't recognize you. Henderson?
Thank you. You too. You guys be safe, guys. This is Third Coast Auditors News Network signing off.